CASSIUS IFL TV in association with MTK Global. We're in Monte Carlo. Post-fight show with very dapper-looking Eddie Hearn. Look better anyway.
Mate, flip the camera. Check this shizzle out.
Jeez! Jeez!
Double O CASSIUS.
Absolutely. Let's start with CHISORA. Disappointing?
Very, very disappointing. Thought he was flat. I thought Caballero boxed nice. I mean, but I was just trying to get him to work more because I actually had it a lot closer. I actually had CHISORA nicking the fight. So did Tyson Fury, so don't just say I talk bollocks. I just thought Caballero didn't do anything in rounds like 8, 9, 10, 11. CHISORA won the last round as well. But just, yeah, flat, one-paced, run out of ideas. But listen, Del Boy is like the king of the bounce backs. So he's got one of those careers where he's only one fight away from being relevant again. So it depends what he wants to do. After the Pulev fight, I thought he might hang his gloves up. He come back, he had a fight of the year with Dillian White. So he's lost to Caballero tonight. He come back, get another win, and then maybe go back into a big fight, but disappointing.
Where does it leave the Dillian White fight?
Not great.
Yeah.
But to be honest with you, would it have been made anyway with what they both wanted for that fight? Not really. You know, Dillian's performance last week wasn't the best, he knows that. CHISORA's wasn't the best this week either. So the value of it after tonight, even if Del Boy would have scraped through, you know, but even that could be irrelevant because I don't think it would have got made anyway, to be honest with you, because of what both guys wanted for that fight.
Very unfortunate ending to the fight for Jamie McDonnell.
And a great 3 rounds, and especially the third
round was brilliant.
I just don't understand sometimes. You know, when you come to another country, sometimes the doctors that you use are not fight doctors. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, of course, their #1 priority is to look after the health of a fighter. You also have to use a little bit of common sense, which is, surely we know this is deep into the round. So let's let the corner team and the cut man do what he's there to do, which is try and control the cut, stop the bleeding. It was a cut down the side of the eye, so it wasn't necessarily in the eye. It was up here, it wasn't on the eyelid. It was a bad cut, but I just don't understand, you know, and also the referee, because the referee also must know that the round is nearly over. So the cut happens, he takes him to the doctor, they look at it, the doctor says, okay, carry on. Then 45 seconds later or a minute later, with what, 10 seconds to go in the round, the doctor calls it again. The doctor should have actually just waited till the end of, sorry, the referee calls it again. The referee should have waited till the end of the round. And even if he called it to the doctor should have said, okay, it's not great, we've got 10 seconds, let the team work on it, we'll have a look at it in a corner. But they're not experienced boxing doctors. And that was disappointing because it was a good fight, even after 3 rounds. And I think Jamie would have done a number on him, to be honest with you. I think he really had the bit between his teeth. And that's why he was gutted tonight. Because possibly the old Jamie McDonnell, maybe if that happened in the fight before, would have gone, well, what a touch. It's only gone 3 rounds. Technical draw, I'm still champion. But he wanted to prove a point through people thinking that he lost the last fight. And I do believe he would have done a job on him tonight.
Scott Quigg, 6th round stoppage of Jefimovic. That's that right. Yeah, what next for Scott Quigg now for next year?
Well, I think he's kind of going on the blind side. I mean, I'm hoping he's going to be #1 and hopefully mandatory for the Santa Cruz Mares winner. Obviously, you've got Frampton, Warrington and Selby all sort of talking about fighting each other. So he'd fight any of those, but unlikely to happen in the next 6 months. So we'll try and go on the blind side. Let's go after Mares or Santa Cruz, but let's go after Oscar Valdez as well. That's a great fight, a brilliant fight, Scott Quigg against Oscar Valdez. They've sparred before, you know, they're very, very exciting, the pair of them. And, you know, I thought Scott Quigg's interview in the ring tonight was excellent. He knows he's still work in progress. He knows he's not the finished article. He was getting hit a little bit too much tonight because he wasn't wary of Jefimovic's power. He beat him up, he bashed him up. The guy's number, what, 3 in the WBA, 9 in the IBF. And he made him look like, you know, just a real straightforward job. I thought it was a good performance.
Harlem Eubank, 3rd win tonight.
Yeah, poor performance. Poor performance. Had it a draw, probably, 2 rounds apiece. Just, you know, I thought it was quite an experienced opponent for him. He's got to let his hands go more. It's all very nice throwing a jab, admiring your work. When you get smothered by your opponent, who's outlanding you and out throwing you, you're going to get beat, especially over the crapshoots, the 4 rounds. So he's got to let his hands go, plant his feet a little bit more. But Adam's just started working with him. He's getting the opportunities. He's got to go away now. I said to Adam, find himself a little show to go and box on, another show, not ours, because we're going to do bits with him. And Slot come up very late for this show, but a poor performance from Harlan, in my opinion.
Absolute beast is Dimitri Bivol.
Beast. So every now and again, you get the pleasure of watching a fighter at ringside, like Dimitri Bivol. I've seen him all week. I've been around him all week. I've been around fighters for most of my life, and you meet a fighter like Dimitri Bivol, even at the press conference, at the weigh-in, and you look into their eyes, and you just think you're a bad man, and he's a bad man. And that right hand was one of the most beautifully balanced shots. It was just straight through the line, straight down the pipe, brutal knockout, and he's dangerous. I think he may beat every light heavyweight in the world right now. But what is he, 12-0?
Yeah. Are you going to look to do anything with him, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, we've spoken about it. I think he'd be a great addition to our team. The Prince wanted to meet him straight after. I took him straight out. He met the Prince, and the Prince loved him. So I'd love to bring him back to Monaco next year as one of the stops on his schedule. But we'll see. We'll talk to World of Boxing. Mr. Rybinski and Vadim and the boys there, they've done a great job with him. And Quigg, where you been? 2 hours?
Oh, Quigg! Yeah, so he's been gone for 2 hours.
Doing what? Oh, blimey.
Oh, man just said, I can't believe CHISORA didn't win that. I said,
I know, told you, see?
Finally, before you go off wherever you're going, casino I think.
I'm going to go to the American bar for a couple of sherbets.
Oh. I just interviewed Tyson Fury.
Did you really?
Yes, and he said to me that.
Yeah.
Said to me that asked him if sort of you'd spoken to you about this potential Joshua fight, and he said no. He's been here literally, come to see CHISORA and on a break basically is what he said anyway yesterday. But yeah, I'm assuming obviously that was the case then.
Yeah, I was making it out. Yeah. No, when I say we've had a chat, it wasn't. We haven't had a meeting. No, it's just that we had a part.
Since he's been
here.
No,
not here.
No, that's what I mean. That's what I was asking for.
No,
yeah.
Not since he's been here. No, I've had chats with him, but I think it's pretty obvious what we all want to do, or what everybody wants to do. He wants to fight Anthony Joshua. Anthony Joshua wants to fight Tyson Fury, and I'm the man who can make that happen. So. But there's no point talking about it at the moment, is there?
No, because he hasn't got a license.
Exactly. So let's get that cleaned up, wrapped up, know where he's going on that, and when that's done, he's going to talk to everybody, I would guess.
All right, New York for you next week.
Yes, New York. You're coming.
James.
Okay.
James is out. Yeah.
Not big enough for you, or?
He got given the choice. He wanted to go to New York. I'm going to Newcastle.
Oh, okay.
Knew something, yeah.
Cool.
Are you alright?
Very well.
Oh, you look like you're looking around.
Oh, I'm just sort of like, I know.
I need to go and get Quigg because I waited. Alright.
Right.
Thank you very much.
See you, mate.